This is Asher with Conference Tracker Support, and today we will be going over the Exhibitor Administrator dashboard. This video will summarize everything you can do within your dashboard as an Exhibitor Administrator. So let's get started. First thing we'll do is go to the URL, which is conftrack.com. You can see it right up here. Once you're there, click on the green login button on the top right and enter the credentials that were sent to you by the event organizers. I'll go ahead and use my demo account here. Usually the screen won't show up unless you're part of more than one event, but for now let's just go ahead and pick this one, and then you'll be asked for your password. Once you're signed in, you will be at your dashboard. Now we have recently updated this dashboard, so there's a lot of more analytics for you to see here. So let's go over all of them. On the left hand side, of course, you have your persistent menu where you can use to navigate throughout your dashboard. On the top you have a search. On the right you'll have your profile. And then on the right hand side, you have the side panel that just displays additional information as you use the dashboard. But in the middle is where all the analytics are. So starting from the top, you can see we have the welcome screen. We have a search bar here that allows you to search for actions. So you can export leads. Below that, we have some quick shortcut buttons. Update My Company takes you to your company profile that you can update. We'll go over that in a little bit. You can export your leads right here. Or you can email your leads directly from Conference Tracker. We'll go in depth into all of these as we go through the video, but these are the shortcuts used to get there. Below that, we'll have some information such as recent leads obtained by you or your representatives, some numbers of how you're doing in the event, and then some more analytics down here. Leads by date, percent by representative, leads by time of day, and so on. Keep scrolling down, we'll have the appointments and messages section where you'll see all of the appointments that have been requested, any messages that may have been sent, and any interested attendees. Interested attendees are virtual attendees that visit your online profile. Up here, you can also click on these shortcuts to take you to all of your appointments, messages, or interested attendees. And below that, you'll also have some session information just in case you're interested in any sessions that are taking place in the event. Let's go over to the top here on the menu and just go down the list and explain what each of these features do. The first one will be leads. So clicking on leads shows you all of the leads that have been tracked throughout your conference by either you or any of your representatives. Note that you as an administrator will be able to see all leads that have been obtained throughout the conference, but your representatives will only be able to see their own leads that they've tracked throughout the conference. You as an admin have control over all leads tracked by you and all representatives. Clicking on any of these, you can see some more information on the lead itself, and you can edit it, and of course it tells you how that lead was obtained. Up here you also have your custom qualifier shortcut, which we'll get to down here, analytics as well, and prizes, and we'll go over all that in a minute. Up next we have leads analytics, where you can see a more detailed version of what we saw in the dashboard. Up next, you have the appointments section. As you go throughout your event, your leads and contacts will sometimes request appointments with you. Here you will see the list of all those appointments, and you can choose whether you want to confirm the appointment, reject it, or reschedule it. You'll see a list of all of your appointments, whether they've been confirmed or rejected or rescheduled or awaiting confirmation. Please note that you cannot request an appointment from your end to a user. The user or lead has to start the appointment request to you. Up next, we have the messages section. Very similar to the appointments, as your leads and contacts message you, they will show up here. Those messages can be clicked on, and you can start a chat with that attendee or lead. Similar to the appointments, you cannot create a brand new conversation with a user. They have to initiate the contact first. Up next is the interested attendees section. Interested attendees are virtual attendees that have visited your online profile. Another way to get an interested attendee is if a user on site is using the attendee app and they have visited your profile via that way. So these are not full leads, just interested attendees that have just looked at your online profile. Up next, we have the prizes section, and this is divided into two. First, we have the random drawing. So as you collect leads, you can click on random drawing and use some filters in order to create a list to help you with a random drawing if you want to just pick a random name out of a hat of all of your leads. Going back to the prizes, we also have a prize wheel. This is mainly for your virtual attendees or people using the attendee app. But clicking here allows you to create a prize wheel and a list of prizes that you can then set some options for so your attendees can spin and win any prizes that you have deemed. So first up would be to click on the prizes section here. And this lets you create all of your custom prizes, 10% off coupons, free consultations, whatever you would like to offer your attendees. And then once you have your prizes set up, you can go back to prize wheels, click on create, and then you'll be able to customize your prize wheel. You can pick your prizes one by one to make sure you're offering the correct ones, your payout rate, and how many available slots your prize wheel has. Attendees will gain tickets to spin your prize as they interact with your profile, send you a message, request an appointment, become a lead, and so on. And then they'll just be able to spin the wheel with those tickets. If there are any winners, you can just click on winners here, and you'll be able to see the winner and what they won. Following that, we have the email leads option. This allows you to email all of the collected leads via Conference Tracker. So you don't have to download your leads list in order to create a mail merge or anything like that. You can just simply do it directly from Conference Tracker, and you can use our keywords to replace their names and companies and all of that. But if you do want to export your leads, you can by clicking on the Export Leads button. You can export them in a CSV format, HTML, or Excel. Up next, we have Exhibitor settings. Under the Exhibitor settings, you have the My Company link. This will take you to your company's profile. Now, as an exhibitor, you have two profiles. You have your personal exhibitor profile, and then you have your company profile. So your company profile will be the virtual booth or online presence that you have at the conference. And here's where you can just edit all of your company info. Tagline, descriptions, logos, booth location. You can upload a promotional content, either image or video. Additional resources such as Excel sheets, PDFs, PowerPoints. You can also set up a virtual meeting link, pretty much just add some sort of Zoom room or Teams room for people to click on and join, and you can set the opening and closing hours. So when your attendees visit your virtual booth, within those hours, they'll be able to join that open room. And then some basic contact information for your company. Below that, we have the custom qualifiers. This is specifically for any exhibitors that use the Conference Leads app, which is separate. Please contact your event organizer to find out more about that. But if you do have the Conference Leads app, you can scan badges at the conference to obtain leads. If you do so, you can set up this custom qualifiers page. So whenever you do scan a new attendee with the Leads app, it'll first load their contact information, and then afterwards it will load these custom qualifiers. So you can ask questions, grab an alternate email, and other things here that you can add. So if I click text box, you'll see a new text box shows up. You can go ahead and edit this. And that'll add a new question to my custom qualifier. Up next, we have the My Reps section. This will show all exhibitor representatives that are tied to your company. Here you can edit their profiles, view some more information, view their leads, and all that. Under My Ad, if your organizer has provided you with any push notification ads, you will be able to set them up here, but please contact your event organizer for more information on how to get this going. And then last, we have your actual profile. So this is where you can edit your personal profile instead of your company profile. So add your contact info, social networks, etc. And below that, we'll have the conference section. Here you'll be able to see some more information about the conference, such as presenters, sponsors and exhibitors, the virtual exhibit hall, any announcements made by the event, any maps that have been uploaded by the event organizers, and general information about the event. And just so you can see how a virtual exhibit hall profile looks, let's go back here. I'll load my virtual booth. And here you can see all of that information working. So you'll see the get more info, schedule appointment, talk to a live rep, which is how that opening and closing hours that we spoke about earlier works, and chat to a live rep. And then on the right hand side, you'll have all of that information that we uploaded. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let us know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.